I'm really hoping to make a short video. This is a video on these little Sparklines, and these are not difficult to do. You go to insert and you put a little thing in, and I see people doing it. It looks kind of cool and everything else. But this is a video on making an S-curve and making a really flexible S-curve. This is with a Weibull distribution. And then when we make this S-curve, so here's, I hope you're looking at the little diagram. When we make this sparkline, it's very tricky to do when we don't want the entire column, when we just want to select a portion. And you can do this with the NA function. And I just messed around with it, combined the NA function. So right now, if I make a shorter construction period, this is the construction period, I'm going to make it really short, then our thing changes. And our sparkline changes, and it works with the NA function, and if it's longer, it changes and all that. Now, the Weibull function has this as the alpha and the gamma, so I'm going to go down to where blah, blah, blah. Okay, here, somewhere, we have a construction switch that just covers, really. I hope this is the right now. This is the count. And what is this? This is accumulated count. So this is whatever. I should have put something in that column. But now I put a Weibull. I'm sorry. This is the total construction periods and alpha, beta. Okay, and the way you compute this beta with the Weibull, you put these little factors in, and there's a Weibull distribution, and it says, take the x number, let's do it again, WEI, Weibull distribution, take the x, and then I said, well, the alpha is our 2, and then the beta, this is the average construction period. This is COUNTIF divided by 2, but this is that multiplied by the alpha, by this 0.89, this gamma, this gamma. And I'm going to press F4, and then I'm going to put false or 0 in for making it a cumulative distribution. And I go across, and we get some numbers. And okay, and there's a little bit of a problem, is that these numbers continue after the construction period. So if I wanted to graph this, of course, if I press F11, it doesn't do anything. It kind of, whatever, it does something. That's not very good. And then, so let's multiply this by the construction period, okay? And then we get our little distribution. Now, after that, you can say, okay, well, I added all this up, and I get 0.99, so I want to take this number and divide it by the total, so I'm going to assure to get the right number. And I really didn't have to do that. All I had to do was take this one and divide it by 0.99, like that, okay? Then, okay, and then what we can do is we can insert a sparkline. So we go to Insert, and we put our little column. I guess you can use a line. And then the problem here is if you do this over the whole line, it kind of looks like the F11. It gives you a tiny little thing. I hate that. And I don't know how to delete this. I guess, oh shit. Shoot! And then I can delete the sparkline. Okay. All right, and then now to fix this, I made a little NA. I used this special NA trick. I said, if it's the construction period, that's true, then take the date. Otherwise, put NA, open and close bracket. People in FIH in Denmark showed me this. I love this. So now I can make a sparkline again. insert, put a little column, and then I take this first, and then you press OK, I guess, and then it says, aha, you can change the axis. And you can put in this NA axis at the top. Now, I used to think the Sparkline was just a bunch of crap. It probably is still. But now, we just do it over the construction period. So that's using the NA trick, which limits the x-axis, together with the Sparkline. And I think those two things together allow you to do a kind of cool things. I did it down here, and I said, okay, let's just take the CFADS over the operating period. I wish, I don't know, it would be kind of nice to show CFADS versus debt service, so you could kind of put the debt service over the period, but I'm not going to do that now, because I'm going to stop the video. And I promised a short video, and I think I did it.